Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me for another daily vibe reading. My name is Ahorangi Starchild. I am New Zealand based. If you're a first time viewer, please hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you like this style. There's a bell at the right hand corner below this video. You can click on that and it'll give you notifications of when I publish a video. Below this video is also all the information you need to know about me. Okay, so I'm just going to jump right in. I used this Oracle of Shadows and Light by Lucy Cavendish yesterday, and I am weirdly fascinated by this deck. So I'm going to use it again today. And let's see what comes in for us. I'm using the Universal Golden Tarot. And let's jump in. Hello to my soul tribe. I love reading for you. My soul family. Okay, so we start our day off with having a review of the past. It's like the past, for some other reason, keeps on coming around again. There's situations that keep on popping up, conversations that I feel we're going to start the day off feeling that there is something that we need to say concerning the past that will bring in healing. It is to have an opportunity to clean the air and get something off the chest, so that everyone involved can move forward, and that it's basically getting rid of the elephant in the room for some of us. The other issue could also just be remembering the past, but I feel like there's a focus on the past, and maybe people from the past reaching out and reconnecting with you again, people who you've lost contact with is now reconnecting with you, and these messages. But I feel like all of this is divinely guided, because we do have the angel there, and that card to me has a little bit of a scorpionic flavor around it, so this could also just be having very vivid dreams at night. There could also be a focus on your own psychological well-being, maybe going for counseling where you're becoming aware of your own destructive patterns. But I get this as a deep cleansing kind of process. Okay. In the middle of the day, we have the Eight of Swords. So maybe there's a situation that we have to deal with that's coming up in conversation, and we're not really sure how to move on from this. We're not sure how to deal with it, because it makes maybe we feel a little bit overwhelmed by the situation. But I kind of feel like there's no right or wrong way to handle the situation. Any way you choose to handle the situation will be the correct way. The most important, I feel that intuitively, I feel the most important thing to do here is to trust your guidance, trust your intuition on this, okay, on how to have this conversation, if there is one. Maybe this is, if it is just you and doing maybe what do we call it, shadow work, or learning about your own destructive patterns. It is like, okay, I know that I have this repetitive pattern in my life, but I'm not quite sure how to go about to resolve it. Okay, but it's just a mental state. You just need a new perspective. And there we go. There's your clarity. So we have the Ace of Swords coming in, and I like how this is working out for us, because the Ace of Swords is about getting very clear on and clear information coming in to help you to move forward, to bring in healing through conversation, counseling, maybe even receiving medical help. Maybe there's a medical issue that you have to deal with that you don't know what it is. You maybe go for x-ray, and then information comes and it says, okay, well, now we have the answer. So by the end of the day, you'll have the answer, you will have the information, it will be clear. But there will also be certain situations, things, and people that you are going to have to cut out of your life to be able to improve improve the situation. There are some repetitive toxic. I feel like it's toxic because this scorpionic. I keep on seeing the Scorpio symbol. This scorpionic kind of energy of dysfunctionality, so to speak, whether this is psychological, emotional, in your relationships, self sabotage, all those type of patterns. I feel like there is going to be a breakthrough, not only today. I feel like this is something that might have your focus today, but in the long run and over the next weeks and towards the end of the year and into the new year, I feel like there's a lot of information that's going to come forward that's going to bring clarity concerning the situation and help you to move on, help you to deal with it once and for all. And it is divinely guided. So, our card that we have for inspiration today is Storm Angel. Ooh, she looks a bit spooky, eh? But it says at the bottom here collusion of belief styles, attitudes and energy. And the number at the top of the card is 35, which adds up to an 8 if you're into numerology. Now, with this Storm Angel, it really, really speaks to me about this Judgment card, because whenever she shows up in a reading, it is about really getting all of these hidden things out in the open, things that people don't speak about, situations that people avoid, the elephant in the room. When she appears, it is like, let's talk about this elephant. She sheds a spotlight on the toxic things, the things that we want to hide, the things that make us feel uncomfortable, okay, so that it can be resolved. And I feel like with this Ace of swords that's coming in, that is the liberation. It is the making the conscious decision to set yourself free from these situations. And there might be a little bit of conflict, there might be a little bit of disagreement. This could be internal conflict, or it could be conflict between you and another person. This could be at work, this could be at home. You just put it where it fits, because this is a general reading. But I feel like if there is a little bit of conflict that is being brought to the surface, that it gives the opportunity to clear the air so that everyone can move forward. And it's also to remember that with conflict, it doesn't have to be dramatic. You don't have to make it a big thing. It is just about bringing it out in the open, having a look at it, and then take the opportunity to resolve it, okay, for the highest good of all. So I wish everyone a beautiful day. Let me know how this reading found you with this creepy Storm Angel, but she does mean well. She comes in to clear things up that doesn't serve us. And let me know what you think of this reading. Please connect. I love reading for you. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Light and love.